Elton, over to you.
I'm not going to take a whole lot of time. I just want to get people fired up. Here we are, the third week of this year, and it's an amazing time. And I just want to make sure that you're inspired, that you're ready to go, ready to go. I'm gonna here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna light this match, and we're gonna get fired up. We're fired up. You're gonna be so fired up. You're gonna be ready to take off. I'm ready to take off, man. Ready to take off. That's right. That's right. That's right. Hi, Dune, like the the bunny rabbit and
I just saw Donna get on. Did anybody see her? Is she in the waiting room or let me see? There she is. Yeah, she's okay. All right.
We're about to light this fire, and I'm gonna get us motivated. And so, how many of you have been really, really busy? Anybody in here who's really, really busy? I mean, you're just so busy. I mean, you're just trying to get stuff done. And I tell you, it's just, you're wondering how you're able to do it. And wondering how you're going to get it done. Anybody here trying to figure that out? You got so many things to do.
Wait, somebody's got sound going on. Somebody's sound is on.
I'm going to give you a secret recipe.
All right.
A secret recipe on how you're able to get things done, and you got 24 hours, and seems like it's taking 17 of them to get what you need to get done. I know the feeling. Here I started the day early this morning, and I have just been going and going and going and going and going, and seems like I've just gotten 2/3 of what I planned to do today. But here's the secret. Here's the secret. Listen carefully. Here's the secret. Thank God for tomorrow.
That's right.
Thank God for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Thank God for tomorrow. You know what I mean? Thank God for tomorrow. We'll do what we can to do today. And if we're not able to get it all done, then thank God for tomorrow. I want to just lift you up. You all look so fabulous. And there's so much going on here. And we just keep on going. Just keep on going. Just keep on going. Now I'm gonna take a minute and just a prayerful moment. A prayerful moment. There's so much that is happening, and I want you to be very prayerful about what you're facing. And man, it's just can't figure it all out. But let's say a prayer. And just whisper the name of. I'm gonna count to 3. You say Jesus. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Jesus.
1, 2, 3. Jesus. 3. Jesus. Yeah. Count on him. Count on him. His grace is amazing. His grace is truly amazing. And I'm praying for you and each of your households. And I'm praying for healing. I'm praying for breakthrough. I'm praying for the victory. In his righteous holy name we pray. Amen. 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 So with that being said, we got some great authors here tonight, and they're going to share some amazing feats and information with us today. As I think through what 22 was like, and now we're on to 23. And 23, will have its moments. But and I'm counting on the victories for 23 already. I'm counting for the victories of 23 already. And for you, we're going to be bigger people. And this is something that I've been thinking about for you. And I know that you say to yourself, how can I get more out of this year ahead than I did last year? Well, one thing is that you're gonna expect more from yourself, and then you're really gonna push yourself a little harder than you did last year. You're gonna push yourself. You're gonna push yourself in a way that you didn't push yourself last year. And tactically, sometimes I'm saying to myself, Okay, Elton, here's what you're going to need to do. Here's what you're going to need to do. You're going to need a better strategy. You're going to need a better strategy in terms of the people that you're meeting. You're going to need a better strategy in terms of, how you tactically work through challenges. You're going to need a better strategy in terms of, what they say, if you, insanity is doing the same thing you did last year and then expecting a better result. You can't do the same thing you did last year and expect a better result. You're going to have to do something a little different. So, what I've done, and it works. I've taken and I've listed my challenges. I've taken and I've listed my challenges to 10. And I say, and now, I say to myself now, you're still not going to be able to make a dollar go further than it did last year. You can, but a dollar still is not going to go further than it did last year, unless you have more of them.
Mm-hmm.
If you have more dollars, then you'll be able to get more results from your dollars. So now, 2022, a dollar still had its, what you say? I don't know the value, but if you go to different markets, you might be able to get a different dollar result. And it's like currency values. I look at currency values now. I trade in I don't do the money trading, but I do. You can. Now this is going to blow you away. Because this is something you're going to think about. Now I don't know if you want to do it, but you're going to look at how I can work with what my values are and try to find a way to save more. Whatever money you're getting, you have to put money away. Put money away in a safe deposit. And every day, if you'll put money in your bank, even if it's a small piggy bank, put money some kind of way, put money in your bank. Come on, put money in. I don't care. Always, every day, put something in your savings. Put something in your savings. As a matter of fact, I haven't seen him all year, but Gary Chan is here to tell us about that.
Yeah, happy
He's
New
here.
Year.
Hey, Gary, happy New Year. Happy New Year, Gary.
I have to take over.
Okay, go ahead.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
Let all of you say something to us, and I want you to be ready. I want you to share something with us that will motivate us.
Yeah.
That what has motivated you.
Okay.
And I'll come back and put a finish on it. Okay.
So,
Claire,
hello and welcome everybody to the Brightside Global Trade TV podcast, online, as well as a multi-channel magazine. I'm so pleased to tell you that we've had Migdalia, who was supposed to be here, wrote us a beautiful article on health and prosperity and why these are related. We also had a beautiful article written by Reginald, who has been a real contributor to the magazine. And I'm so happy that officially I was able to send you all today a copy of these articles. And I'm hoping that we can go into print by March when we will host our event. So just a few announcements. We will not be doing any Monday events for the month of February. We're going to just take a little break and revisit, as Elton said. It's important to see all the things that are working and not working and analyze how to move forward. But I will do one Zoom a month. And because it's going to be a daytime event, if you miss it, I'll have the recording and you can watch it on demand. So I just want to make that announcement that we'll be doing one Zoom a month instead of doing so many events, and we're going to take it easy and slow down. And I want everyone to begin with a quick introduction. Tell us about how health and prosperity is related to you. And we have with us a doctor, Dr. Adams. Some of you may have met her. And keynote and sponsor is Colonel Donna Ford, who we know very well. And I will have everyone introduce themselves, and then we'll bring Donna to do her presentation. And I believe there's a video today we're very excited to see. And Ramona is going to help us with Donna's slides. So let's begin with the introductions. And I want to begin with Dr. Adams, because we've been trying to get her for like three events, and she's been so busy. So Dr. Adams, we love your book, because when we started the group, we had talked so much about power and empowerment. And we love the book because it's kind of like an infrastructure for our group. And I'm not going to take away the thunder, but please do introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about Me Power, and then we'll go around the room, and I'll bring you back when Donna is finished her presentation. So go ahead.
Awesome. Hi, everyone. My name is Lanisha Adams. I am a dissertation coach, and my mission in life is to really revolutionize how we learn, putting who we are at the center of that. I think a lot of times we emphasize, I'm a 20-year educator, we emphasize knowledge of and information instead of knowledge of self. So Me Power is all about that. I can go into it more a little bit later, but so nice to be here with everyone, and so nice to meet you all.
Yes, finally, we've been trying to get you, and I hope you're feeling much better. So it's great to see you. I know Migdalia just can't get over your book and you, and she's so excited about it. It's just that you've put it together so well. Me Power. It's just so great. Everybody, really, this is a great book, and I'd really encourage everyone to get it. So I'm going to go in this order since we started off with you. So Gary Chan, Happy New Year. Tell us about the rabbit. We're so excited. It's the cutest thing in the world to have the year of the rabbit. So yeah, tell us all about it.
Yes, happy Lunar New Year, everyone. I'm calling from Los Angeles, California, and not too far from the incident that you heard a couple days ago, about, I guess, 15 minutes drive from me. But thank goodness everything is fine on my end here and the community here. Basically, my mission is to assist business owners nationwide in all industry to recover funds, especially in this challenging economy. With all the news that you hear about the looming recession, if we are not already in it, and the pandemic, we are still not completely out of it. I think we just have to this is probably the new normal. But basically what we do is we try to educate the business owner who are in some capacity affected by the pandemic. And basically the funds that we can help recover do not need to be returned back because it's not a loan. So we also assist the nonprofits as well as places of worship. I would love to have the opportunity to connect with all of you to learn way to see how we can collaborate. Thank you so much.
That sounds wonderful, and I look forward to it too. And once again, our deepest, we're so saddened by the behavior of people, and so reach out to the community. And I'm glad that you're okay. So thank you for that. Also, we just learned that there were to pray for those people as well. I don't know what's going on in Atlanta, but we got to find out. Yeah,
crazy world.
Yeah, we're really living in a crazy world. But thank you for joining us tonight. So Jean, I'm so glad you look so much better. We've been praying for you and rooting for you. So I'm so glad you could join us today.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Yes, not a fun way to start off the new year, but I can only go up from here. So
you look great, though.
You look great.
Thank you. Thank you. Yep. What was the question again? Because I don't remember.
Introduce yourself and what you do. And the question is, how is health and prosperity related? That's the topic.
You can have all the money in the world, and if you don't have your health, you have nothing.
Yeah.
Health and prosperity go hand in hand. My name is Jean Martin. I'm an independent sales rep for Avon. available for all your Skin So Soft and Bug Guard needs. If you want to take care of your skin, give me a call and we can talk about what your needs are. I'd be happy to help. Thank you.
That's
Good,
awesome.
good, good.
And if you stay, we'll let you present a little more a little later. So depending on your schedule. So we have Brenda, and I've been having a great time with Brenda. I've been talking to her through Christmas into the new year. And, one of the brands that I've been most everybody requests all the time is Tupperware. And especially now with everybody doing meal prep and putting their food away and everything. So Brenda, tell us all about it. And I'm so happy to see you. And Brenda's calling from Detroit.
Hi, Happy New Year, everyone. My
Hey.
name is Brenda Rockingham, and I sell the world's best plastic Tupperware. Tupperware has been around 76 years. This year makes 76 years. I've been doing it for 7 years. So we have the world's best plastic. I don't know what more I can tell you. It lasts forever. It has a lifetime warranty on it. If you have any already in your possession, cracked, chip, broke, or warped, I can do a warranty on it and get you a new piece.
Oh, very good.
And that makes it very wonderful. So it's not like the cheapo plastic, Rubbermaid. I hate that stuff. Rubbermaid and Gladware. No, it has nothing on Tupperware.
Right. Oh boy. Well, if you stay on, we let you present a little later, but please stay. My next person who we absolutely love is Britfix, and they are importers from the UK. And if you stop by the store, you'll spend more than you need to because their chocolates are sensational and everything is absolutely authentic. And for people like me who love Marmite and Coleman mustard and everything, they have it all. So Jackie also delighted us for Christmas. We had a little Christmas. She bought Christmas crackers. So Jackie is expanding and growing. So losing weight, looking great. So tell us all about it.
Well, I am Jackie Longwell. My husband, Roger, and we run Britfix in Goldsboro, North Carolina. Our booth is within another store called the Shops at Royal Marketplace. And as Elizabeth said, we bring in some food from England. I also work with importers on this side of the ocean. And so between all of the people we deal with, we're able to, for the most part, accommodate all those British desires for food that they have. We are going into our 3rd year, and we feel very blessed because it started very small and it has just grown. So we're very thankful for our faithful customers. So, and as far as prosperity and health, I have to echo Jean, without your health, you really cannot prosper because it will always be a hindrance. So perhaps as we get older, we tend to think more about our health, but we really shouldn't. We should start from the get-go, and that's my opinion. So
that's awesome.
Well
that's
said.
awesome.
Well
said.
said.
So over to the Queen of Goldsboro, and they're busy doing a children's event. No child should be left hungry, and they are starting a food distribution. They were doing it for seniors, and now they're doing it for children. So I can't wait to hear about it. So over to you, Nancy and Ernestine. Tell us all about it.
Well, I was going to talk about that, but I would like to share this with you. I would like for the lady that sells Tupperware to know I have a bowl that I purchased from a little girl when she was about 8 or 10. Now she is grown and married, and my bowl is still good.
It lasts forever, I tell you.
That's what you want to hear about it. That's what you want to hear about.
Pretty good.
That's
Yeah.
pretty. Yeah. So over to you, Staff Sergeant Reginald. Let me tell you, he's a two-time award winner with Brightside. He won the Trailblazer Award, which we did in April last year. And he also won the challenge. And Jackie completed the challenge as well. So we're going to reintroduce the 30-day challenge in the month of May. And so we are going to make him the chairman for this year. And so we've already started working earnestly on the curriculum, and Jackie will be calling you to be on the committee. So over to you, Reginald. Tell us all about it and what you do.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Reginald Lyerly, and I'm chiming in from Durham, North Carolina. I do a lot of different things for my local community. I'm involved with insurance, legal services, business capital. I help families, I help individuals, I help businesses. My goal for 2023, help as many people as possible and make this world a better place. You think about health and prosperity, it's important to all of us. There are going to be things that we can control, and there are also going to be things that we cannot control. So with that, I'm going to leave you with this quote from Jim Rohn. It's not what happens, it's what you do that determines your future. There are things we can control, there are things we cannot control, but we all, over the course of our lives, we learn that serenity that's very important to continue in the future. Thank you for the opportunity to speak with you all. It's good with you. Have a wonderful 2023. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Priscilla, I'm going to bring you back because I'm going to lose. Ramona has got to do the slides, and I told her 7:30. Ramona, I'm on time. So Priscilla does beautiful jewelry, and she's going to show us some jewelry. And she's been our sponsor for 2 years. And thank you, thank you, thank you. We could not do anything without our sponsors. So thank you, Priscilla. Colonel Donna Four is our sponsor, and she has worked so hard on this presentation. So I hope you will give her your full attention. And I don't need to.
Elizabeth, you'll have to make me a co-host.
Okay, I'm going to do that right now. And we are so, hold on, let me see what I'm doing, Regina. Okay, I'm gonna make you the co-host. Okay, you're a co-host now. All right, so Ramona, I have time. So I don't need to introduce you to her. She's wonderful. And here we go, Colonel Donna Four will tell you all about it. Donna?
So good evening, everybody. It's great to be here. I'm sorry I'm not on camera, but I'm actually driving to home, and I'm several hours away. So what I've got tonight for everybody, a little bit about myself. I am a 30-year Air Force veteran. I actually had at least a few years at Seymour Johnson there in Goldsboro. So I'm really familiar with and love the area. For those of you that live there, it's a tremendous place to be. I now work for one of the oldest life insurance companies in America, named Mutual Omaha. What I've got for you tonight is something a lot different than what I normally do. Normally I have a slide deck and we go through several ideas, but because I couldn't join you in the way I normally would, I found a video that I think will be interesting as well as thought-provoking. So I don't know if Ramona's ready to key up the video, but we can watch that. It's very short, and then we can have a quick discussion about what's in the video. So Ramona, let me know when you're ready or have it prepared.
When it comes to retirement planning, there are 3 kinds of people. The guy who doesn't think about or plan for retirement, you don't want to be that guy. The gambler type who feels the only way to grow her money is to risk losing it all in the stock market, and the play it safe type who shudders at the thought of losing a single penny of his savings, even if it means sacrificing any opportunity for that money to grow. For years, retirement planning has been vastly limited to choices that fall on one side of the scale or the other. And so, money-savvy people tend to invest in 2, 3, 14, 50 different products in an attempt to balance the scale. But what if there was a way to capture the upside potential of a risky product and the downside protection of a secure product all in one solution? Well, hold on to your potatoes. Let's talk about IUL. Indexed Universal Life can harness the best parts of both sides of the financial seesaw. IUL is a form of permanent life insurance that, whoa, hang on. Life insurance has changed in the last 20 years. You know it as something that just pays out when you die. But these days, life insurance can actually be one of the most powerful wealth accumulating vehicles on the market. One huge benefit of IUL is the ability to harness the power of compound interest to potentially generate large amounts of non-taxable cash value within the policy. This cash value can be accessed later in life to fund a happy, healthy, non-taxable retirement. Your IUL's performance directly reflects the performance of the stock market index while implementing a 0% floor and a market cap, usually around 10%. So your cash value participates in the growth of the market up to the cap and sits safely on the sidelines when the market goes down. You forego some of the upside to alleviate all of the downside. So zero is your hero. With IUL, you won't spend a single day of your accrual making up for losses. Pretty cool, right? Well, it gets better. When designed properly, IUL can serve as a retirement vehicle based on a financial chassis of life insurance protection. And because of IRS tax code exemptions for life insurance, your cash value can create a tax-advantaged way to generate more income in retirement. That's something your 401k or IRA simply can't offer. So what might an IUL look like for you? Let's talk specifics. Larry here is in decent health, a non-smoker, and contributes $500 a month to his IUL starting at age 35. This contribution is conservatively projected to generate $500,000 of cash value by the time Larry retires at age 65. If he chooses to, Larry can turn on a non-taxable income stream from his IUL, giving him $60,000 of income per year to supplement his retirement. And the longer he waits to access this money, the larger it can grow. That death benefit is even accessible when Larry's still living if he suffers a critical, chronic, or terminal illness. So if Larry gets sick, he's covered. If he dies unexpectedly, his family is covered. And if neither of those things happen, the money Larry's paid into his IUL over the years can fund a happy, healthy, tax-advantaged retirement. Assuming Larry lives to age 90, he will have contributed a total of $186,000 into his IUL, drawn out $1.5 million in non-taxable retirement income, and still leave behind a very sizable tax-free death benefit for his heirs. The person who shared this video with you can show you what an IUL might look like for you given your specific age, health, contribution level, and retirement plans. Contact them today to get the specific numbers and see if IUL is a fit for you.
Okay, so was everybody able to hear and see the video? Yes? Everybody. But the things I want to stress from the video for you to remember are, and I'm going to give you a test at the end. Okay. They were talking about risky versus secure, right? And there were three kinds of people. And I want you to think about what kind of person you think you fall into. Are you someone who sometimes is a little risky with your investments? You might be putting it into places that are not secure, but you're willing to take the risk because of the potential payoff. Or are you more towards the other side of the fence? You're pretty secure with your investments, and you don't want to risk your hard-earned income to potentially lose it because of a risky investment. What the IUL does for you is provide you that secure safety net on the chassis of a very large life insurance policy. And because life insurance is not taxable income, you can grow money inside of that index universal life policy. And you can benefit from the tax-free accrual. I didn't say tax deferred, I said tax-free. If anybody in this room has a 401k, someday the IRS is going to tax your 401k. It's not till you're in your 70s, but it's not a tax-free instrument. This is. So all the money that grows in there is tax-free to you, whether you take it out, in 5 years or 15 or 25 years. It's never going to be a taxable asset. So think about that. So you have the chassis of life insurance. You've got tax-free accrual of cash value. You also have the security of knowing that it's an indexed product. Let me explain what that means. It's indexed to the S&P 500. Now the S&P 500, unlike the big stock market, is only the choice of stocks. That's why it's called the S&P 500. At a high level. Now, say it's a down year like we've been experiencing with a index universal life policy. The money that's accruing in that, even if there's a downturn in the economy or any reason doesn't do particularly well, you have a floor of 0, which means you'll never lose money, ever lose money inside of that life insurance policy. And if the stock market rebounds then, and the S&P does well, then you'll get a higher.
Donna, you're breaking up. We can't hear you. The sound is crackling. I don't know. Is it good for everyone or just for me?
Can everybody hear me now? So I just want to stress the fact that it's a secure instrument, that it's indexed to the S&P 500 with very stable place to put money, and that you'll never lose any money. If anything, you'll only gain money because the S&P does pretty better than the rest of the stock market because it's the better stock. Now, let me ask you guys some questions. What did you hear in this video that got your attention? Anybody?
Tax-free. That's what got me.
Tax-free.
Yeah.
Never taxed. Right? The IRS will never tax that money inside this policy. Right? What else? What did you learn from that?
That you could take the money out when you needed to. That was pretty like a big savings account. You know?
It is. It's like you include a backup retirement plan and an emergency fund all in one.
Yeah.
Jax, what did you hear?
We can't hear you.
Sorry. I heard the tax-free, but also just the amounts that you can accrue, especially if you start younger.
So here's a scenario to think about. Say all of you in this room have a savings account, and say you're putting $100, maybe $150 a month into your savings account. That's a good thing. Okay, can you hear me now? Okay. And say that savings account gives a 0.08 interest rate, right? That's what typically the savings account gets. If you're really, really lucky, you might get 1%. With the Mutual Omaha Index Universal Life policies right now, even though we're in a down economic situation right now across the country, interest rate, 5, not 0.08, not 1, but 5% interest rate. Okay, so I already told you that you get 5% more interest and do it with the savings account that you're already using. So I want you to think about this as another place to securely invest your money in a tax-free asset with a higher rate of return that you can get from a savings account. And yet you have a tax-free advantage of the fact it's built upon a chassis of life insurance. And the best deal of all is you've still got a large payout to your family when something happens to you. You've got money to spend while you're still alive. Your money you just borrow from your own. You've created your own bank inside your life insurance policy. And then when that day happens and you go to heaven, your family gets a big payout. It's off of the life insurance policy. So I want you to think about this in 3 different kind of opportunities. A large life insurance policy for your family. A backup retirement plan for you that's tax-free. And third, a safe investment that will never go negative. Like, for example, I bet some of the people in this room have some kind of investment right now that went negative in the last year or two. This one will never go negative. It's got a floor of 0. So you got $100,000.
We lost her. Okay. All right. Give her 1 more minute. She is the sponsor.
Okay. Donna?
We've lost you completely now.
You hit a pocket. You hit a pocket. Okay, don't worry, don't worry. Okay, let her come back in a minute.
Yeah, give her one more minute.
Uh,
Donna, we've lost you. Donna, we've lost you.
while she's coming back
Okay,
to
she's
us,
left completely. She's
I want to share one thing with you that this is a very important aspect. Is that and while she's coming back, if you do, I need you to do two things for someone else. Two things for someone else in the course of your day. If you'll do two things, not thinking about yourself, two things for someone else, I guarantee that you'll get more productivity out of your day. I guarantee that you'll get more productivity out of your day. Two things. Even if you tell call someone up and tell them about somebody that you met and like call someone up and invite them to our call. Invite them to our call. Something very simple, but if you'll do that, I guarantee that you'll get a result from that you can't compilate. Yeah, I guarantee it. I guarantee it. So
yeah, Ramona is leaving us. Thank you, Ramona. That was very helpful. I understand she. Thank you, Ramona.
Thank you, Ramona. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, Donna, can we hear you?
Yeah, I just want to wrap up by saying if anything that you heard tonight is something you want to get more information on, it'll be information in the chat. I will try and do that if I can pull off the road safely. But just get with Claire. She has all my contact information. I'm also on Facebook, LinkedIn, and Instagram. So there are ways for you to find me on social media, and we can connect. So I've been privileged and honored to be with you tonight. And thank you for your time and attention. God bless.
Thank you, Donna,
thank you,
so
Donna.
much. Yeah, thank
Now
you.
I got to give kudos
Yeah.
to the Wootons because they are the greatest service person people in this area. And they work tirelessly to make sure that people have something to eat. They work tirelessly to make sure they provide food for our local personnel. And I know they have a list of people they provide foods for. Now, I didn't realize the service personnel who locally don't rely on food banks on a daily basis.
Yeah.
About 14% of our local military personnel need and require food support. And so by helping those people out, and 14, and now, so that you know, about our local area is about 35% military, 35% military. And by helping that number, 35%, 14% of the people rely on food support. And so that's a big deal.
Yeah.
So if you can help people who need, and now also there were different support organizations that did regular food banks. Now that'll go on to probably March, I suggest, maybe longer than that. So if you can supply information about where those people can go, big deal, big deal. That's one of your two items. One of your two items.
Yeah.
Now I want you to get involved with this. I want you to get involved with helping other people do two things for other people every day. Two things for other people. I tell you, if you'll do that, you'll see a double in the number of people that come back to you and say yes, yes. When you offer a particular job prospect or particular opportunity prospect, you'll see that your yeses come back double. You'll see a yeses come back double. Guaranteed.
Yeah.
Guaranteed. Okay, that's enough of that.
So over to Dr. Adams. I'm so glad you're here today. And as I said, we are also doing our 30-day challenge, and we always include books and challenges from the books. So Me Power, I was reading a saying from Oscar Wilde. I don't know if any of you know him, but he's one of my favorite authors.
Incredible author.
He said, To love oneself is the beginning of a lifelong romance. Now we are in the season of love because February is Valentine's Day, and so if you don't love yourself, that's a big problem. And if you don't forgive yourself, that's a second problem. So I'm going to let her do her thing. But this is a great book, and I will make sure you have the link so you can get it. So we're so delighted to have you. And you're from Washington, D.C., so welcome.
Tell us about your book, Alicia.
Thank you so much. I want to start off by sharing something that I don't think I've shared publicly, widely in speaking, because I'm new to this, managing it. So nearly 1 year ago to the day, almost to the day, I survived a cardiac arrest. Let me set the stage properly. My passion and mission in life, with over 50% of doctoral students not completing their degrees, that stat upsets me. It really drives me like no other. And that fuels my mission to champion current and future students in their pursuit of pursuing a graduate degree and completing a graduate degree in record time. So I work with individuals and institutions in pursuit of my mission. I'm also a wife and a mother of 2 toddlers, 2.5 and a 4.5-year-old boys. And at the beginning of 2021, for the first time during the pandemic, our entire family contracted COVID from another child at the in-home daycare. We were very hyper vigilant. Like, I had a baby during the pandemic and I was not going out. Our life was so limited and we were being so careful. Yet we still came down with it. And I was the sickest in the family. I was up under the bed. Like, I mean, I think 2 weeks, I don't think I got out of it. But after 3 weeks, I lost my sense of smell and all of that, but it came back and I started feeling better. And this evening, this day, DC sports team won and pizza was half off. Pizza's a big deal in my family whenever the kids can get it. My husband loves pizza too. And so while he went to pick up the pizza, I sat down on the couch to close my eyes. 2 weeks later, I woke up in the ICU.
Oh.
So like many have said tonight, if we don't have our health, we really don't have anything. And to prioritize that and to center it is so key to a message of mental and physical health that I am speaking on today. My name is Dr. Lanisha Adams. I'm the award-winning author of Me Power. In my book, Me Power, I argue that for centuries, it's time for a new definition for the word empower. So this word empower has been used in English since the 17th century, but how often do we stop and think about what it actually means? If you look it up in the dictionary, it means to give someone else the authority or the power to do something. The key words here are give and to give away. So empowerment means you're literally transferring your power over to somebody else. But what about the power that comes from within you, which you manifest when you become more of you, creating change and working to reach your maximum potential? So by shifting this thinking from empower to me power, we become the active agents that create the change we want to see. So inherent in traditional definitions of the word, like I said before, is the idea that someone else will quote unquote empower us. But empowerment is not something we receive like a gift. It's not something we do. It is a process in which we engage. Me power challenges the notion that we need to be empowered by others. Me power must be constructed from within. So when you ask me, like, what is me power? Me power is empower. Me power equals knowledge of self and principled action in 5 key ways and practices, right? Embrace your barriers, focus on your strengths, speak for your life, choose your guide, and ritualize your reflection. And I wrote this book for those in the business of empowering others, particularly educators focused on how to get students to find their purpose, own their learning, and reach their full potential. So if you're an educator, a parent, a student, or anyone grappling with the question, who do I want to be? Me Power will help you discover your self-identity. It's not fixed, right? So it might be 40 or 50 or 60, and something happens in your life and you have to contend with who you are after said thing occurred. And that's true as we navigate it, because there's nothing static. It's ever expanding as we move and groove through life. So my heart stopped beating due to cardiac arrest. And I've come to learn the difference between a heart attack and cardiac arrest. While a heart attack is a circulation problem, cardiac arrest stops the heart from beating, and the brain and lungs and other organs don't get the blood and oxygen they need. I was out of it for half an hour, and by the grace of God, I'm here today without any brain damage. For every minute that the brain doesn't get oxygen, you are killing off massive cells. So my life has forever changed since that moment, nearly 1 year ago. It's almost a year, 6 days from now. And I manage this chronic health condition as someone who is under 40 with two children who are toddlers. 2 years ago, the first time I'd ever been in the hospital before this incident was when I gave birth to my sons. That's the only time I had ever been in the hospital. And so I think it's very important as we think about, as we're moving through life, as we're adapting. I drink green smoothies daily. I'm a pacemaker powered Peloton rider now, and I will continue to eat healthy so that I can stay strong and healthy as long as possible and not let my heart condition control my life. Me Power is a new definition of empowerment based on an ever evolving knowledge of self. Join me in the journey on social media. I'm at EdLinguist, and you can subscribe to my newsletter, the 331, for a collection of encouraging and provocative reminders that you have more power than you think, and not just you in community and with others. So 3 times a month on the 3rd day of the week, I send out this newsletter, and I can guarantee you'll feel more energized, motivated, inspired to tackle the world after reading it. Thank you so much for having me, and it's such an honor to be here.
Well, you were worth the wait. Just for everybody to know that Dr. Adams was supposed to be with us like almost 3 times, but I wanted you so much that I said, I told Francesca, we will wait, no problem. And I'm looking forward. Francesca's going to set up a schedule for us because this next month is Black History Month, and then we have women in March, and I'm looking forward to booking you to speak and be a part of our group and do something grand with the book as well. So I'm looking
I'd
forward
like
to
to
that.
thank you for your contribution.
Yep.
It sounds like you have, I hate to say this, but perhaps your incidences might have woken you up.
My goodness.
Now there's so much more that you can do.
We'll keep
and
you
so
in
much
prayer.
more
Yeah.
that we can benefit from you for that. And we appreciate you. I appreciate you for that.
I'm glad you're here with
efforts.
us.
Yeah. And I don't know. I mean, let's do what we can do while we can.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Encourage you to be, there as a champion for your work and effort, and whatever we can do to inspire you to keep doing what you do.
Yes.
So.
Now, does anyone have any questions for Dr. Adams? What do you think about Me Power? This is the month of love, so yeah.
Not yet. We got
next month.
Next
yeah.
month, right?
So.
We're getting there.
All right. Any comments before we move?
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much. It was wonderful, and I see Francesca's joined us. So thank you, Francesca, for being on. She has a swag bag magazine, and I'm so excited because she's sending us some to give away as prizes as well. So Francesca, can we see you, or can you tell us a little bit about the swag bag?
You're muted, Fancy.
Yes, I can't hear you. Yeah.
Greetings. I'm sorry. I actually just finished up a meeting. But yeah, so we're sending you all some of our healing issues that we did last year. And basically the whole theme of the issue is healing. But the name of the magazine is Swagger Magazine. So we took the aspect of healing and, did it, I guess, wrote about it from different aspects, as I just said. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm kind of rambling, but that's basically what it's about. I'm hoping that you all are going to really enjoy them. Like we touched on healing from the financial aspect, even seduction. Just it was a lot of different takes, but it was very interesting how the contributors were able to pull everything together. So we'll be sending you all some copies of those.
Yeah, we're so excited.
Because of, man, this is important. I think that if there's a way that we can find, each of us collectively, that we can find to do some good for other people while we're working to do good for ourselves, imagine how big that will be. Imagine the benefit that could offer. We can find something on the way to prosperity. Now, don't forget this, because each one of you, no, and not a single one is absent. Each one of you, you're on your way to being prosperous. You're on your way to being prosperous. But on your way, if you could do some good for someone else while you're going there, what would it be and how could you do it? Yep. You know what I'm saying? Because I see each one of you on your way to hitting it big.
Yeah.
To hitting it big.
Yeah.
I mean, you had the big lottery there a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
You're on your way to hitting it big. So what could you do on your way to help someone else do well too? Think about it.
Yeah.
Think about it. I might ask you at the end of this program what it could be and what it might be.
Yeah.
But when you say that to yourself, you confirm that it will be like that.
So we are with Dr. Adams. Get the book, Me Power. We'll make sure it's available, and we will be sharing this, I think, all through the next 2 months as well.
Okay.
So
Dr.
Adams and Fancy with Swag Bag, and thank you so much for the healing empowerment that we'll be getting from the magazine.
Nothing can replace a good swag bag. I think I heard President Barack Obama saying, in the days that we live in now, there's so many challenges, and you might be challenged to be the person you want to be. He said this, and I quote, "But you better have some swag."
Yeah, that's right.
He said it. You better have some swag.
That's right.
So that's something to think about.
Yeah. So what was one of the best swag bag giveaways that you ever got at an event? Everybody, just do a quick thing about swag bags because we have so much to talk about. Anyone? Okay, well, ours was, we went to an Arthur Ashe Foundation dinner years and years ago, and we got a pair of tennis shoes, and everyone who came to the event got a pair, and it was fabulous. It was really,
they were Adidas.
They were $80 shoes. So yeah,
and we wore them, still have them as a matter of fact.
True.
But the idea was, man, that's good swag.
Yeah.
That's good swag.
Yeah.
So what would you like to have in a swag bag that you didn't get before?
Yep.
I mean, it could be something simple.
Yeah.
Could be something very glamorous. Could be something you've never had before.
Yeah.
But think about it. Think about it. I mean, and what can it mean for you down the road?
So our next presenter is Priscilla. We didn't get to show her. Priscilla has been our sponsor, and we've always given people wonderful gifts because of Priscilla. And she has the amazing jewelry, but it's not just the brand that she represents, but it's just that her eye for jewelry and her style. Now this woman can make you look swag.
She gives good swag.
And she does give.
She gives good swag.
Wonderful gifts. She's a great giver. So thank you so much, Priscilla, and over to you. And then I'll bring everybody else to do their networking. We are networking on the Brightside Global Trade TV podcast, sponsored by Colonel Donna Ford from Omaha Mutual. Over to you, Priscilla.
Okay, tonight, since you brought it up, we are going into love. So this right here is a nice piece. It has the little pearl earrings on a silver necklace. Uh-oh, we did here. These are hearts. We have hearts and pearls. We also have a bracelet that goes with it.
Oh, beautiful.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I can see it. It's a little blurred. Yeah.
Blurry like that. It was focused on me, but now I want to get blurry.
Are you on a virtual background?
Huh?
You got to turn your virtual background off.
The virtual background. What is that?
It should be by the button for the video.
Okay. That says stop video. I'm not on the virtual background.
Okay, never mind. Just show it. Don't worry about it. If you fuss with there, okay. Yeah.
Okay, so this right here has the bracelet. It has pearls and hearts. And then we also going into Black History Week next month. So we did the wooden beads. Like
Ooh, that's nice. Yeah.
Black set with some nice earrings on. And this right here is like tricolor.
Mm-hmm.
Red and yellow.
Beautiful.
And then, this one right here is a real nice one. This is for Black History. You can see how.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
And then I have little stuff like this one right here is new. This is like mother. It says mom. This is like
that's beautiful. Yep, I like that. Yeah.
It says mom on it. It's just a lot of things, and paparazzi is great because it's affordable. You can really look like $1 million. This right here is a heart shape.
Yeah.
Is a bracelet. It's one of those top bracelets where you could pull it apart and then tog it smaller. Just then I had like these little heart-shaped earrings.
Yeah.
This is really getting crazy. But that's a copper color. But I really, really, really like liking the wooded beads.
Yeah. Very modern and very chic. Yes.
And I have bracelets to go with that too. And I have some wooden earrings, but I ain't want to pull out a lot because I know we be pressed for time. So,
yeah, but that's beautiful.
Yeah. And I'm thinking that we had to cancel Tuesday because I was Saturday. Because I was like, everything out,
But I'll make it up to you, Priscilla, because we're working with a church. And so we are hoping that we will be doing a big event for Black History Month. So I'll make sure that your jewelry is shown. And so I'll make it up to you. So you will have a few events this month that you can come and show the jewelry to. I might not be doing them, but there'll be other people doing them. So I'm going to introduce you to some people. So hang on. I've got you covered. Yeah. So
I love this group. I like listening. And now it's like it's a couple of things people that I need to get with in the group for some information. And I'm going to do that.
Yeah. And I'll connect you with some people because there's a lot of activities going on this month. So so definitely be part of it. So we'll keep you posted. Okay. And the one in March is going to be bigger and brighter and better because we're hoping that Dr. Adams is coming to town to talk about the book. So it's going to be a very big event. So it's going to be a lot of excitement. So we're excited about that. Okay, so Brenda, do you want to show us some Tupperware pieces? I know we're all on meal prep and all this kind of things. So yeah.
Can't hear you.
She's turning on her volume. Yeah, February is a great month, even for you, Dr. Adams, because it's Black History Month.
Yeah, unmute, Dr. Brenda.
I'm just talking while she unmutes. And there's gonna be like nothing but events all over the country. So especially vendor events, book signing, a lot of opportunities. Yeah, the next 2 months should be great months for everyone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Come on, Brenda, come on.
She's coming.
Unmute.
She's coming.
Anyway, that happens.
I know. All right,
I see you working.
We'll give you a minute. So, Gary Chan, tell us about this refund. I actually got you
Keep working with it, Brenda.
A few clients. I was on the phone today with a bank, and so they were very interested in learning about this. So, tell us a little bit more about it, and also. We are putting together a list of grants because this is a big month for grant writing. I don't know if you know anything about grants, but there's a lot going on this month. So go right ahead.
Yes, the program that I am sharing with business owners is called ERTC, Employee Retention Tax Credit. It's a federal program that came about at the beginning of the pandemic. The intent of this program is to incentivize business owners for their efforts in keeping the employees while the country was trying to navigate this pandemic, because at that time there was no vaccine. So the best way to think about this program is the sister program to the PPP loan that was very popular. A lot of people heard of PPP loan. Now, the only distinction is that at the time when the law was written, anyone that applied for the PPP loan would not be eligible. But with the new administration, in conjunction with Congress, the law has been amended. Now, previous recipients of the PPP loans are eligible to apply for this valuable but untapped resource. So the business owner can get up to $26,000 per employee. So depending on how many W-2 employees the business owner has, it can be pretty significant amount. So it is something that, based on the best estimate, the funds will be depleted in about 18 to 24 months. And, you know, when we deal with IRS, the check will be coming back from the IRS. It's very lengthy at times. The average is about 4 to 9 months from the time of application until the receipt of the funds. So what we are trying to do in recent months is trying to get the word out, so the business owners are lining themselves up and positioning themselves so that they don't want to wait until the last minute when there's going to be a huge rush of people. And even if they are eligible at that time, the fund may not be eligible, may not be available for them. So we want to get the word out to as many business owners who can definitely use it. If they are doing well, wonderful. They can use the fund, you know, whatever thing that they want to do, whether to grow the business or not. If they are struggling, they can use the fund to stay afloat while they navigate through this tough economy.
That sounds great,
Yeah.
Gary. I mean, that sounds exceptional. So how do people get in contact with you about that?
I'm going to leave my info in the chat, but the best way will be to go to connectertc.com, connectertc.com.
And also, you know, we're doing a magazine now, so we should put an ad. So like, for example, for our women's conference and our Black business event next month, we will be talking to a lot of doctors, and so we should tell people about it, and they could contact you. So I'll call you tomorrow and we'll see how we can get this going so that we can get the message out to people.
Yeah, that would be great. Thank you so much, Claire. The thing that I have found over the course of networking event, you know, nationwide to the virtual format is that, unfortunately, many minorities, African American, Asian American, Hispanics are not aware of this resource. And it is very hard, you know, it's very sad because they have built a business for so many years, and they are, for the first time, contemplating about shutting out their business because of this, pandemic and the recession. So it is frustrating, but I'm trying my best to get the word out. And so I really appreciate what you're offering, Elizabeth. I mean, for the possibility of connecting to more, business owners.
Yeah, because this is important information. You're absolutely right. And even dentists, they have 10 employees, 20 employees,
And they
doctors.
shut down. Yeah, they shut down the business because of the COVID. Yes, yes. Yeah, thank you. I'll be in touch with you for sure. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much
Thank
for that, Gary.
Okay,
Appreciate
Brenda,
that.
back to you. Can we hear you?
Yes, I had to log off because I had done something and it wouldn't allow me to even cut the mute back on. So I'm like, I done did something. I done messed up. So anywho, I got it. Elizabeth, we had been talking about a raffle.
Yes.
So I sent you some pictures.
I saw that.
We're going to raffle off this is a chopper.
Yeah.
And it's a mini chopper, but it is bad as ever. I use a lot of my stuff during the holidays. I've even used this to chop up some peanuts. My husband loves peanut butter cookies, and we had run out of peanut butter. And we had peanuts here, so he shelled the peanuts. I put them in the chopper, chopped them up, and made peanut butter. So we're gonna raffle this off, right?
So the way we're going to do it, Brenda, is we're going to keep that raffle on our website and everywhere. We're going to run it through Black History Month because we would like to do that for the Black History event that we're hosting on the 23rd. So please put it down on your calendars.
On the 23rd.
And we'll make sure that
of February. Okay, I will put it down.
Yes.
And my hair oil. Did you get a picture of it? Are we
yes,
gonna do
you sent it to me.
Are we gonna do the Mrs. B's? Are we gonna do the Mrs. B's Heaven Sent hair growth oil?
Yes, tell us about it.
Okay, well, the oil came along from my mom. My mom was a hairdresser. And we were on the phone talking one day. I'm like, Mom, what can I get to make my hair grow? It's like my hair stopped growing. And I'm thinking she's going to tell me to go to Sally's, which was her favorite restaurant, which was her favorite beauty supply. And she didn't tell me that. She told me to pray about it. Okay, it wasn't at the top of my list. I prayed about it once or twice. And the Spirit spoke to me during the pandemic, June of the pandemic, and told me to make my own hair growth oil. So this is how this came about. So we can do both of those. I think my mom would always say, you don't never listen to me. She up there saying, that girl finally listened to me. So that's how the oil
make my hair grow.
We can work on that. I'll be rich if I can bring that back.
It's time
So we have some awesome prizes, guys. February is going to be a great month. I just love February because of 3 reasons. One is that you've got Valentine's Day, which is one of the biggest shopping events ever. And Priscilla and Brenda, maybe we should do some parties in February and bring people to you.
We got some beautiful bowls. So I don't know if you guys, who needs bowls for meal prepping, but Tupperware has them if you need them. So let me know. Let me know. I can help you out.
Yes.
Well, we send us some of that. Now that's great swag.
This is beautiful. And they actually use this inside of the police officer's vest to protect them. Yes. That's how strong this
Oh,
stuff is.
oh boy.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
Uh-huh.
That's awesome.
phenomenal.
That sounds phenomenal. Wonderful. I'm excited. I'm excited. I love the two prizes. So everybody pay
Okay.
attention. Got to attend events in the month of February to win these awesome prizes.
Yes.
Okay. So that's awesome. And then I already have Priscilla's jewelry. I got to go and find some good photos and position them up. So we're going to have one of the best months of February. So I love February because it's Valentine's Day. It's one of the biggest shopping days. And then it's also a Black History Month. So that's amazing. And then it's also Elton's birthday. So I think it's just a
Right. Woo woo.
Yes. So I think it's just overall, I love February. I think it's a wonderful month. So the 23rd is a Thursday, and we'll be doing events all day on Thursday. And I'll keep you all posted on all the church events as well, so that everybody gets customers. I'm going to make it my goal that we reach more people in the month of February. All right. So I think I have Reginald wants to go, and then I could close up. Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, listen, I'm just paying attention to all the Brightside swag going on. It's amazing. That's all I got to say on that. I can't. How am I going to follow that? Really? All this good stuff going on? Really? How am I going to follow that? Okay,
Yeah,
I'm gonna try.
she left.
I'm gonna try. I don't know how it's gonna work, but I'm gonna try. Anyway,
in your bag. You got money in your bag.
Yeah, so that's awesome. Okay, so everybody, please focus on health and. Okay, go ahead, Reginald. Did I interrupt you?
Oh no, I'll be very, very quick. I'll be very, very quick. This year, I'm just doing my best to help as many families as possible. In the final expense industry, help as many businesses as possible with business capital, families, individuals, businesses, with legal services, whoever needs them, and those are my emphases for this year. The goal is just to help as many people as I can. 23 should be a good year, and I think that it's a good thing that we can get out again and actually talk to people, because it's a very, as we are segueing into our new normal, it's very different than it was 3 years ago, but it gives an air of gratefulness because of how far we've came, but we also have to look at, okay, now we're here. What can we do to build on the future?
And did something wrong again.
True, that's true, that's true. What can we do to build on the future? Donna, do you want to wrap us up? Donna, can we hear you? She's driving. Donna, going one, going twice. Okay, she's driving. All right, so over to you, Elton.
Oh, well, I want to settle us down and take a minute of seriousness here. You know, we're coming off an amazing 3 years. Yeah. And, the last 3 years have been pretty, treacherous. And we've had to really be careful how we step, and also how we handle our friends. And even when it comes to sharing encouragement, I just want to take a minute and help us understand that, you have so much to give through the course of the day, through the course of the week, and through the course of your time, how you could encourage someone, and how you could give people, a way through. And I know you've done your best. I know I know you've tried as well as you could to encourage people, and I know that and if you haven't, let's try this year doing that. Let's try this year doing the best you can to encourage your friends, and even those people who you don't consider to be your friends, and even those people who need your encouragement, even those people who need to hear an improving and a confident, and you just don't know who needs a word of inspiration. And when you meet people that do, go get it. Give them a word of inspiration that will, it's kind of like, you know, uh, looking at people and seeing what you could do to help them get better or help them be better or help them try to be better. And, we talk to a friend of ours from time to time, and it's been tough for her. She's had people, lots of her friends and loved ones have passed away, and it's hard for her. And so, at every turn, we try to do what we can to encourage her spirit, and as it goes, though, you have to keep pushing people forward. Sometimes they won't hear the first time. Sometimes they won't hear the second time. It may take the third or fourth time for them to hear your words of encouragement. But more than anything, you want them to hear your love. You want them to hear your love. It's not about making people feel funny or bad. It's just about them feeling that you love them. You want to see them do better and be better. It's said that when you know better, you can do better. And so we want to take this opportunity to make sure that one, you here right now, we love you. We love you, and we want to see you win. We're right there. We want to see you win. Ah, ah, ah. And if we gotta fight for you to help you understand that we know that you're winners. We know that you're winners. You know that you know. When you know that you know and you know that you know, I know you are all winners. Let me say it again. I know that you're all winners. Don't care what the world says. Don't care what, the suggestions are made. Don't care about none of that. I know you're all winners and you're God's champions. And you're the Lord's favorite. You're the Lord's favorite. Oh, yeah, yeah. He favors you. He favors you. He favors you. You just have to press on. And we're going to be right here for you like that. We're going to be right here pressing you forward to let you know that we believe in you and that we believe that you can do what the Lord said that you can do. Now you got to listen now. You got to listen. You got to listen. The Lord is already saying it, and he wants you to be on top of the world, on top of the world. So whatever we can do to help you, whatever we can do to make sure you're encouraged, whatever we can do to make sure we know that the doors are always open. Now we have a saying here on a regular basis. When we're about to slow up, I need you to rub your hands together. Rub your hands together. Rub them together. Rub them together. Rub them together. And I need you to share your love and share the love that God has for you. You're his benefactor. And he's going to use you. He's going to use you. He's using you in every single way he can. And so you need to know that the doors are always open. And we pray that when you're driving and you're on your way, that you get green lights all the way. Green lights all the way. You know what that means? That means I can go through 15, 20 lights and then green lights all the way. Green lights all the way. So that lets you know that what we're saying is true. It lets you know that what we're saying is true, and you're going to do great things. You're going to do great things, great things, great things, great things. You believe that?
Yes.
Great things, great things. Don't sweat it. Don't hassle. Don't be discouraged. You press on. God's got a favorite word for you. You get up in the morning and there's nothing but push back. Just know God's got it made for you. It's already set up and it's going to be delivered, and you just have to be in his will. So with that being said, we're going to end early tonight, but we're right here for you. We love you, and stay tuned. Stay tuned, because there's much more to come, and in his favor, we pray that the Lord blesses every household with favor, with benefit, with breakthrough, with inspiration, and our prayers for you. Our prayers for you. So don't hesitate. Don't doubt.
Yeah.
Just get up in the morning believing that your way is clear.
Yes.
We pray. Hallelujah. Amen.
All right.
Hallelujah. Amen.
And so don't forget the next event is the 23rd of February. So we'll catch up then. Okay.
All right.
Bye.
Be well. Godspeed.
Good night. God bless.
Thank you, everyone.
On Facebook, this is Brightside Global Trade. Make sure you subscribe, give us a thumbs up. If you buy Tupperware or photos or the book or any of the items that were presented to you today, make sure that you take a photo and snap it, and we'll enter you for the drawing for this month. So
right.
this is going to be a big month for us and lots to look forward to. So bye.
Right. So long.
So long.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.